Yandy Diaz. A changeup missing.
First
And we're
pitch,
underway here
1
this
o'clock.
afternoon. That just misses. And the count is 2-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, second baseman Brandon Lau.
Lau at the plate. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Next offering is down low. The count now 2-2. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. And foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
About to see the 11th pitch of the at bat here. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pick.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. That to right. Veerlin. He's got it. And there's 2 away. And stepping in for the Rays,
Batting
Josh
fourth,
Lowe.
right fielder Josh Lowe.
And that is out of play. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Outside, and that's ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Caught him looking for the K. Back here in Detroit, and today's starting pitcher, Zach Littell.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Parker Meadows leading things off and takes a strike. Fouled off left side. That misses. And the count 1-2. On the ground, right side. Diaz takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second.
Here is
Second
Gleyber
baseman,
Torres.
Good slider
Gleyber
inside right there.
Torres.
Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And first offering is fouled off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Just missed.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Palacios has this one sized up. Drops into the glove. 2 down. 2 down.
Batting
Base is
third.
empty.
Left
Here's Riley
fielder,
Green.
Riley Green.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And that one hammered. That's back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Danny Jansen.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, catcher Danny Jansen.
Olsen back to work. In the air, left field. Green going after it. He's got it. 1 away. Jonathan Aranda, the next to hit.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. Backed off the plate that time. One out, base is empty.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And a good eye there. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now at the plate, Jose Caballero. That one misses in the dirt. Out there to center. Meadows grabs it on the run. Bottom of the second.
Leading
And now the
off
first
for the
baseman,
Tigers,
Spencer
third
Torkelson.
baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is in the dirt. Line and a base hit into right. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now it's going to be Wenzel Perez. No outs, runners at first and second. Next pitch is downstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Down the line, and it's foul. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So bases all loaded up. Now the third baseman, Colt Keith. Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. A gigantic blast. The Tigers get on the board first. It's 4-0. Next to hit, Dylan Dingler. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, you know it's tough to bounce back on the mound after giving up a granny, especially when you still have 3 outs to get. Somehow he's got to shake it off. He's got to just hit the reset button and try to get 1 batter at a time, 1 out at a time.
Outside low, 1-2 to count.
Well, it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow.
Over to Diaz, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So here's Baez now. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Stays alive. On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Here comes Baez around third. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Now pitching for
Number
Tampa
70
Bay.
comes on now.
Number 70.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
And up next for Detroit, Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. Check swing went around. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. Hit hard on the ground is short. Over to Diaz. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Low squeezes it, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Now up for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next offering is downstairs. And strike two.
3-2.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's one away. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Lifted in the air, out to left. Green should have this one. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Yandy Diaz now. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Diaz, a former All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Cuba. Center field, Meadows under it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Vierling.
Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Swing and a ground ball. On to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting.
Next is the designated hitter, Wenzel Perez. The walk and a run scored his first time. There's a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Foul ball there. This one in the air. Caballero brings it in. That's out number 2. And now Colt Keith.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And that's outside. 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Now fly ball to right center. Lowe has it sized up. Hauls it in to end the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth, and now it's Brandon Lau.
Brandon Lau.
In the air, foul off first. Torkelson makes the grab. And a quick out, number one. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Flied to right his first time. And it's fouled away. Ball one low.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
And a ball evens the count. In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Low, batting with one down, takes a strike. Kicks and deals. Tap foul at the plate. 0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now it's Jansen ahead. Flying to left his first time. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And now 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Catcher, Dylan Dingler.
That one missing inside. That one almost got him.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Low makes the catch. One up, one down. And now it's Baez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Baez.
If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. Baez gone in the play. So the batting order turns over. Now a chance for Parker Meadows. 0 for 2 in this one. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And now it's even up.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Makes the grab, and the inning is over. And we're back.
Ready
now for the fifth inning. Leading off, Jonathan Aranda. Olsen back to work. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
At the plate, Jose Caballero. The shortstop takes the ball. Aranda gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Out to short, Baez. Feed to second, that's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at first, one away. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. And he can't come up with it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Here's the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. And a swing and a miss.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Gleyber Torres. Out towards right center field. DeLuca sizes this one up. Makes the grab, one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Green stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, two strikes. Ball one there.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, the first
Spencer
baseman,
Torkelson now at the plate, 1 for 2. That one finds the corner. Strike one. Ground ball up the middle. Caballero gets it to first, and they get Torkelson for the out. Inning over. Back at Comerica Park, and here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So up next,
Now batting,
Brandon
second
Lau.
baseman, Brandon Lau.
Lau, in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that is ball 1. That's a little bit low. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball. Well, that's a really good take
Now
right
batting,
there, and
third
that's just
baseman,
mentally
Junior
prepared, knowing that
Caminero.
if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Caminero up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Popped up. Dingler moving under it. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. Josh Lowe
Now batting,
next to hit for the
right
Rays.
fielder,
He's
Josh
0 for 2
Lowe.
with a pair of strikeouts. Swinging a foul out of play. Lau leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's in there. That's strike 2. That one down the line. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Detroit, well, we go bottom 6, and now Matt Vierling. That one off the mark, ball 1. Got it started a little too early, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next one off the plate inside, and that's ball 3. Hit in the air, right field. Lowe makes the grab, 1 away. Wenzel
Now batting,
Perez up now for the
designated hitter,
Tigers.
Wenzel Perez.
Ball
That's a
1,
ball.
no strikes.
1-0.
Just
that's
off
off the
the
plate,
inside
ball 2.
edge. That one missed, now 3-0. And that's ball 4.
Close pitch there, but you've got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going
Third
forward. You've
baseman,
got to get out of the
Cole
inning first.
Keith.
And then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Keys in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good
1
stuff.
ball, 1 strike.
Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That one ripped. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Lead runner holds at 3rd, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And next to hit for Detroit, Dylan Dingler. On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. And a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting,
El Mago
shortstop,
coming to the
Javier
dish.
Baez.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That's in there. Perez on third. Keith at second with 2 gone. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Now pitching.
Welcome back.
The
We're in the
Tigers.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Tommy
43.
Kahnle.
And you know,
Tommy
bullpen guys can
Kahnle.
struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like
Leading
this
off
as well.
for the Rays, catcher
Danny Jansen to hit here.
Jansen.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Next
Ball, that's
offering is down low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
In the
That's
dirt,
ball 2.
now 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. This to third. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan
Now batting,
Aranda.
Designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Strike 2. The Tigers up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Tampa
The batter
Bay,
will be the shortstop, Jose Caballero. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1.
Two balls, 1 strike.
That
That's
misses
ball
the
3.
zone. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough,
Now
because
batting,
as a
second
hitter, you see it
baseman,
coming across the plate the whole way.
Torres.
No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that
Ball
time.
1, no strike.
Torres, the next to hit, takes ball 1. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a Big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
He
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Check swing, and he went. And now 3-1.
1 strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for
Now
himself
batting,
right now out
left
there on the
fielder,
mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high
Riley
enough to
Green.
get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Green at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats on it.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. A run comes into play. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Foul ball still 0-2. Got him. And that is a big first out. Now here is
Now
Matt
batting,
Vierling.
right fielder.
You have to stay
Matt
disciplined in these
Vierling.
at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Late swing fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Jansen hauls it in, 2 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit
Now
quick.
batting,
Front shoulder
second
open.
hitter,
Backside
Wilson
collapsed a little bit, and the
Perez.
launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Perez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Tap
One ball,
dances out of the way
2
of that
strikes.
one. Just a slow ground ball this time. Over to Diaz. That ends the inning. Ready to begin the
Leading
8th,
off
and
for
stepping
Tampa
in for the
Bay,
Rays,
left fielder,
Richie Palacios. Canely back to work. That clips the corner. Next
That's a
offering
ball.
is downstairs. Out towards left center. Meadows gets under it. And it's caught for the out. So digging in, Johnny DeLuca.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's in there, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the first
Now
baseman,
batting, first
Yandy
baseman,
Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
Way high.
Ball one.
2 outs, base is empty. And
Ball
another
two.
ball. He was late there. Strike one.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Pitching for Tampa Bay.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Drew Rasmussen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Up and in, and it's 1-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Lau tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. The batter now, Javier Baez. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
That one outside.
That's the ball.
And the count is 1-2. El Mago goes down on strikes here.
Now pitching
We're
for
back.
the
It's the top of the
Tigers.
9th. And there's a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
87.
Tyler Holton.
And he's got a
Tyler
nice lead to
Holton.
work with, so he should come in
Leading
throwing
off for
strikes,
the Rays,
attacking
second
these
baseman,
hitters.
Brandon Lau.
Lau in now. Takes ball 1
Count
off the
1-0.
plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. That
That's a
misses. Ball 2.
2-2 the count.
Got him swinging. So up next,
Now batting,
Junior
third
Caminero.
baseman, Junior Caminero.
Holton, a 6'2 southpaw, 200 pounds, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. That clips the corner.
No need to offer that pitch
0-1.
until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away
0-1.
pitch.
And that's down and away. In the air, right field. Veerland sizing this one up. And there are 2 outs. Last chance for the Rays.
batting,
Josh
right
Lowe
fielder, Josh
next to him
Lowe.
for the Rays. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Just off the
Inside, ball
inside edge. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Rays down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
All these hitters got the bats going early with a huge second inning, and they never really look back. When you have that type of focus, your confidence grows, and you just expect to go out and dominate and win each inning. And then on top of it, the ball game.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thank you.